guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here for another play around with one of those beautiful collage masterboards that I got the inspiration from Joey DeVee. I've made a few of these now. They're super addictive. They're just such a fun idea. Basically, for those of you who haven't seen them on either mine or Joey's channel, they are using just complete size book pages. So, you know, no cutting or tearing the papers down. You're just using the pages exactly as they are. And that's your base for your masterboard. I love, love, love them so much. They're just so versatile. And what I've got here are just a bunch of things that I've brought along. And I've got these wine labels. Now, I got these from a car boot sale quite a long time ago. I mean, I don't know really whether I would class these as vintage. I mean, this one's from 1989. And obviously, I think anything classed over, I think it's 20 years, is actually classed as vintage. But, you know, I mean, obviously that's kind of personal opinion, probably, really, whether they are or how vintage they would be considered. But, you know, nonetheless, they're nice labels. And I thought these are going to just be lovely on this collage, you know, this collage masterboard as well. So I'm going to get gluing those down, and then we're just going to kind of smother the board. I kind of yeah, in this kind of smothering the collage board mode at the moment. I've made a very cluttered collage recently, and it just seems to be something that, yeah, I'm really enjoying doing at the moment. So let's go for it and just see what kind of gorgeous, you know, outcome that we're going to have. I mean, just really using up some of my bits and pieces, and, you know, like I say, I mean, these labels, for instance, I've had these for a really long time, and I just thought, you know, they're going to be awesome to use on here. So I'm just going to pop them down at random places on the board. Like that. And then what I've brought along as well is I've brought along some roses, some fussy cut roses and things like that from my bright coloured roses fussy cuts. And I've also got some stamped images and some frames and things like that. So we're just going to see, you know, how this turns out. I mean, it might just turn out awful, in which case, who cares? We've, you know, hopefully had a fun time doing it. But hopefully it's going to turn out, you know, as something usable at least. But, you know, sometimes you just can't tell until the very end, can you, how things are going to go. I mean, ridiculous, really. But, yeah, I'm wanting to hoard these two because I just think they're so nice. What is wrong with me? I have no idea. Oh, and this one as well. Sorry. Yeah, I must have had 6 of them. Isn't that a lovely one? I can't actually even see a date on that one, but I mean, I guess that one could definitely go somewhere. Although, to be honest, maybe I don't want that one. Let's use this one. And, you know, I mean, to be honest, that's probably enough now from my hoarding stash because, you know, one step at a time. I can't use all of my hoarded supplies in one go. This would be way too much of a, you know, milestone to have kind of used so many in one go. So, right, there we go. Okay, so then I've got some of my frames. These are from my Vintage Tanners kit. And I just thought, again, you know, because this one's obviously got all the black on it, that this would be, you know, quite nice as a contrasting piece. And then, like I say, I've stamped some images onto one of my coffee dyed background pages. So this is my coffee dyed printable background, which this is included with quite a few of my, you know, printables and things. So, yeah, I just thought that I would just stamp some, just using black stays on, you know, nothing kind of too adventurous, but, and we could just pop some of those down around on here as well. So, I mean, she looks quite nice, doesn't she? And then let's just cut these two because they've actually got like a border. So, I mean, they're lending themselves to being cut rather than torn. Okay, that one and that one. Oh, I'm so hot up here. The sun's out and, you know, I don't know how hot it necessarily is outside, but my gosh, up here it's so warm. I've already changed my clothes once today because I was too warm, and now it's like boiling again. I'm going to have to change them again. What on earth? going on? Right. So yeah, I'm thinking kind of just, you know, lay things over, overlap things a little bit, you know, that kind of appearance. So I'm just going to, you know, try my very best not to overthink things and just get things glued down. Obviously, that's easier said than done sometimes, and I may find myself overthinking it probably in the next five seconds even, to be honest. But because that's how it seems to go, isn't it? You know, no sooner do I say it than I find myself then doing it. Right. So I'm going to put that one down there. Now I love this frame over here. That just looks so pretty, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely loving that. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that down here. Okay. And then this one, well, this one actually I might, again, see, I've straight away gone into overthinking, haven't I? I literally said not going to overthink this, and wow, the very next thing, what do? Begin to overthink. Oh, now dripping glue all over the place. Oh dear. Not a good not a good start. Right, let's put that down there. Okay, yeah, liking how that little cluster of kind of stuff looks on there. Looks super pretty, doesn't it? I'm thinking maybe another black frame somewhere. Obviously I've got these flowers, like I say, and we've got some more little bits and pieces on here. So these ones here I'm going to cut out, I think, and then these ones here I'm just going to tear down. So let's tear these. It's hard to even see whether that's the right way up. Okay, it is now. I don't know whether it was previously, but it is now. Oops, don't really want it kind of, you know, looking like they're in a line. That just looked strange. So maybe we'll have it maybe there. You know, we just want to build up this kind of, you know, like a bit of a random arrangement of things. Just placed around. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Joey, if you catch this video, again, just want to thank you because, oh, I am loving these masterboards so much. They are like awesomely fun to use. I don't know what it is about them, but there's just something really different about doing them this way. And yeah, I just really love them. Okay. Oops, that one's upside down. Well, it was only a matter of time, wasn't it, before something was adrift and upside down and, you know, placed wrongly. Okay, that one there. This down here. Okay, and then this one here. Okay, right, let's just mop that up. Right, so the flowers, I mean, I'm not sure whether I'm ready for putting the flowers on yet, but just, you know, just playing really. Got some numbers and things as well. Just going to cut out another one of those postmarks. Okay. Put that down there, I think. Right, let's tear out some of this. I mean, I do love a scripty stamp, it's got to be said. Something just really gorgeous about sort of script in stamp type form, isn't there? Oh gosh, I can't see again whether that's up the right way. I think it is. So yeah, I'm going to pop that there. And then obviously you can layer stuff on top of it, you know, so just kind of getting it down to layer then some things on top, basically. So that one, oh, I'm going to have to make some more of these collage boards. I can't tell you. It's now like, oh no, I'm using it. This is my last one. Actually, no, that's not quite true. I've got another one on the floor waiting, with all the bits waiting to be, you know, played with, and yeah, I just haven't had a chance yet. So hopefully that might be, you know, what I do next, but who knows. You know, these things just end up time getting away from you, you know, and before you know it, you're doing kind of all sorts of other things. Well, that's what I find anyway. I'm not necessarily saying everybody's the same and has that problem. Right, I've got some other bright flowers here, so let's just have a look. Okay. Yeah, I'm loving these bright flowers kind of on here. They're really nice, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to have to cut that gap out because, yeah, I just don't really like the look of that. I think I cut these with my scan and cut, and, you know, it just didn't cut those odd little bits it left. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oops. Squish that down. Yep, like how that looks. I'm thinking another number because I quite like that sort of dark green on there. That looks pretty, doesn't it? As a different thing on here. So let's see what else I've got. Oh, look, another number there. Just have a look. Oh, and I'm thinking some postage stamps just because I spotted that one. So it kind of reminded me, and I thought, oh, let's have some postage stamps. Let's even use that one, shall we? There's so much traffic outside today. I'm so sorry. Obviously, because the sun shines out, you know, everybody's gone out on their, I don't know, their motorbikes and their noisy cars, and, you know, it's one of those, like, probably, and this is a sweeping statement, I realise, but boys and their toys day. I know, yeah, shouldn't really say things like that, should I? You know, obviously, it could be women, but you know what I mean. Yep, so I'm going to kind of place a few of these bits around. Right, I'm going to go and get some water, I think, because it is so very hot up here, and then I will come back and we'll do some more. Okay, so I've just kind of dotted a few more things around. So yeah, let's glue some of those bits and pieces. I don't know what this is going to look like when I'm cutting this up, to be honest, because you know, I'm putting bits all over the place. It might just be that we're going to have too many pieces to actually be able to cut it up in, you know, any kind of sensible way. I don't know. Let's hope not, because that would be a shame, wouldn't it? If actually made it such a big sort of mess that then it can't be separated out. Right, let's just ink this up, just because I've cut this with my scan and cut, and sometimes the scan and cut leaves it, you know, like almost a bit sharp white edges, if that makes sense. So just going to pop that down there like that. Okay. That looks pretty. I love this pink one up here. Just love it. It's really, really, really nice. So yeah, again, I'm just going to sort of ink those edges up, you know, for the same reason with the scan and cut. I don't know whether anyone else finds that. If you've got a scan and cut, let me know. Is that something that, you know, is just on mine, or is that something we all find? You know, that it has those kind of such sharp edges that it then leaves a white Does that make sense? When it leaves like the white edge around, you know, what it's cut out. Okay, right, let's just pop that down here. Okay. Woo! Okay, so that looks pretty, doesn't it? And yeah, let's come over here. Definitely want to have this number because that looks really good. I'm just going to put that there. Okay. Yeah, do you know, these are such fun that literally I kind of my head's whirring with all the different types of options and things that we could do on these. Just think they're really, really, really fun. Just, yeah, loads of different kind of ideas buzzing around. Okay. Just again, ink around here. Okay, and then just put that one down. Oops. Big bit of glue there. Okay. Okay, that looks nice. And then got a number here. Okay. Okay, right. Just going to cut this, you know, this white section out of here as well. Okay. And then we'll just ink this one up as well. Okay. Oh, I love it over there. That looks really, really pretty over there. Yeah, love how that looks. Okay. Just again, just stab that down. Okay. Yeah, loving how this looks so far. Like I say, I find it's just too much of a struggle to use this. Oh, I don't know. But, you know, anyway, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we've had fun. We've had fun completing it, and that's what it's all about after all, isn't it? So as long as you enjoy the process, that's kind of all that counts, really. Okay. Just in there. Okay, and oh, I quite like that blue one down there actually, just because it picks up like the gold kind of foil from that label. That looks really, really, really pretty. Yeah, I love it down there. Okay. So I think I'll want some other things. Oh my gosh, look at what's going on with my glue. Okay, let's just wipe that off. Okay, right. What else do we want to put on here then? Let's just have a look. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a rummage through my numbers and see what other pieces that I might want to have on. This is quite a good way for getting lots of different, you know, colours and themes and things. You know, if you're a little bit like me and you're a bit obsessed with the whole matchy-matchy, I think this is quite a good way of, well, I mean, not necessarily getting you out of that, but definitely making you put some things together that possibly you might not have put together otherwise. Oh, I don't know whether I want that one, to be honest. Let's have another look. I'm thinking actually maybe another frame somewhere. What do you think? Let's put that lovely blue number down there because I do really like that one. And then, yeah, I'm thinking kind of another frame somewhere. So let's just pop that down. Okay, right, let's have a look. Yeah, loving how that looks. Now, oh, just before we go for another frame, just see if we want some more. Oh, some more flowers. They always look good, don't they? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have this one here. Okay. Let's pop that one down. Okay, right, I'll pop that bit of glue. Right, I'm going to find some more frames. Hold on. Right, I've just dug out a few more things. So I've got a frame here. Just going to pop this down over here. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then I think I might just put this one here, and then I'm going to try and find something to put in this gap. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll come back to that in a minute, hopefully. Oops, forgot I had this little loose stamped postmark. That can go there. Honestly, I've put so many things on here now, I can't remember what's glued down and what's not. It's hard to remember. Okay, that one can go there. Okay, and then we're just going to have this one over here. This one up here. Yeah, I don't know quite how I'm going to work with this, to be honest now. Yeah, not really got a clue, but I'm loving sticking down a whole bunch of random stuff. So yeah, who cares, huh? Who cares how we're going to work with it? It's just fun to glue some stuff down. Oh dear. Let's hope that we can work with it. Let's hope I haven't, I don't know, just done something that's so random that we can't then pull it together at all. Oh dear, that would not be good. Right, I'm just having a look through to see. I mean, I've got this huge rose here, which might be quite pretty, or it might be too monstrous. Oops, is that the same one? Is that the same? Got some of these ones. They're also quite pretty, aren't they? That one's too small, weirdly enough. Okay. Got that one. That's quite pretty. I do like that pink one, I think, actually. Okay. Right, I'm going to, yeah, ink around this and then glue this one down. Okay. Okay, right. Whoops. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going to have it there, I think. Okay, right. Yeah, liking how that looks. I don't know whether I'm going to add anything else to this or not, to be honest. I'm going to have a little bit of, you know, a break from it now. And then, yeah, have a bit of a think whether I want to add anything else. I mean, we could do some stuff like add some fabric and things like that. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a break from it and, yeah, go downstairs and have a bit of a cool off because it's another one of those quite warm days up here. And then kind of have a revisit. Right, I'm back again. Sadly, I've had to film this over several different kind of sessions, but anyway, I'm back again. So I've cut out some more things and I thought we'll just kind of attach some of these. So I've got a couple of butterflies and I've got this lady here, which I thought would look quite nice. I mean, just, yeah, I'm just kind of smothering it really with, you know, anything and everything really as I, you know, as I fancy. So, I mean, I'm hoping that I'm just going to end up with sort of this really gorgeous eclectic sheet. Like I say, I do not really have a plan for how this is going to pan out because I've tried not to do this in a particularly matchy style. So how I'm actually going to use it, I'm not quite sure. I might have made it so so unmatchy that actually, you know, I'm not going to be able to pull it together with anything to use it as anything. But hopefully that's not going to be the case. Hopefully we will be able to, you know, assemble something or, you know, use it for something. So we'll just have to hope for the best, I think. So yeah. Okay, right, let's get sticking those few last bits on then. I mean, I say last, hopefully, you know, I don't think I can really stick an awful lot more on here, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Okay, right. So I really like this butterfly here, so definitely that's, you know, that for me is a definite. I might just stick it down partially so as its wings are sort of flapping a little bit, but not, you know, not too much. So that's that. And then going to put her, I think, down there. And all of these images, other than the stamped ones and the wine labels, they're all from different things in my shop. So this lady, for instance, she's from one of my Perfect Pocket sets. I think it's set 1, but I wouldn't swear by that, to be honest. We've got, obviously, my numbers, you know, some of my number sets, and my Bright Roses, Vintage Tanners. What else have I got on here? This one here is one of my Curator's collection. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So if you're looking, you know, looking for any of these, they're all in my shop. Okay. That one, and then this one here. Do we want it? Might have that going across there, and it just covers up all this kind of business that's going on there, I think. I mean, not that I'm particularly trying to cover up things, you know, I'm trying not to think of it in that, you know, in those terms, as in, oh, let's cover up this or let's cover up that. I'm trying to be a bit more randomy and a bit more, you know, a bit less thinking like that and a bit more random. Yeah. is what I'm trying to say. So, yep, that's that one. Now, oh, I also have this frame, which I thought might look good somewhere. Actually, I probably should have put it somewhere here. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I might not be able to squash this on at all. I'm just going to cut it in half because sometimes, you know, you can have them like edging something, you know, like kind of coming off the edge. And that can look quite nice, I think. I might not really have an edge that it can come off, to be honest. It's, you know, it's getting quite full. It could come off that edge, actually. So again, actually, I'm just going to just ink around here just because I obviously cut this out. So it's just going to, you know, be a bit more forgiving on any of my messy edges where I've cut it out. Okay. Right. Honestly, even as I'm gluing these things all down, I'm like, you know, thinking, oh, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? How am I going to use this? Oh, no idea. Oops. But I do love it. That's for sure. I think it is very, very cute. Right, got a couple of numbers here. So, yeah, just going to kind of slot them in. Around. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? And then number here. That might just go there, actually. Yep. Okay. Like that. Press that down. Oops. Okay, just going to pop this one down. This one, yeah, I think probably quite nice just there, sort of, you know, in the middle. Like that. Okay, so this is the last piece, I think, to go on. Where do we want this? I mean, again, we could kind of have it here, so it's just coming off. I quite like it when they're sort of almost layered up and sort of bunched together. I mean, it's a bit clusterfied in the arrangement, isn't it? But yeah, I think that's quite nice. Right, okay. Let me just hold it up, and if anything drops off, I know it's yet to be glued on. Okay, nothing dropped off, so it's looking good at the moment. Right, so I will probably call that a day now. Like I say, really not got a clue what I'm going to actually do with this board now. But I will be back once I've had a bit of a think about it and come up with some sort of project that we can do with this. Yeah, not sure yet. So I'll be back. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you might have been inspired to make yourself a board, and maybe you could put below what you're going to use your board for, or whether you're as stumped as me and kind of just baffled as to now what you're going to do with it. But anyway, I mean, it's all about the enjoyment process, and hopefully you've enjoyed it if you have made one. So thank you so much for watching, and see you guys again soon. Thanks then. Bye.